Hi, welcome to another episode of Tabletop Discussion. I apologize for being out for a couple of weeks, but I wasn't able to speak. And now that I can, I want to discuss a video that I posted while I was out. The video was from a clip of a movie, and the title was, for the YouTube clip, the title was, Am I My Daughter's Keeper? Well, of course, if I posted that, you know my answer is yes. Am I my daughter's keeper? Now, this can relate to specifically daughters because this is what the clip was about, but this is about your children in general. In the clip, you saw that a young lady was in her class and she was actually doing a project, and the project was focused on your role model. Who is your role model? So, of course, when she mentioned her mom, her teacher smiled, and the class thought, oh, okay, until she started her actual report. In the report that you saw, that she listed all the different men her mom had been involved with and how they were back to back, how they actually moved after every breakup, and how she, within every state that they were in, they really didn't do anything together because her mom was tied up with the men that she was involved with. And currently, at the moment of the time of her report, her mom was involved with a married man. Now, of course, the teacher tried to rush and stop this, and the kids were like, oh my goodness. And she made it very clear that she didn't want her mom to be her role model, and that it was the last thing she ever wanted. Now, let's discuss that. From the teacher's point of view, you saw the teacher was kind of disgusted in the fact that, oh my goodness, she's airing her family's laundry. Or, and the kids were just, it was funny because she was laughing about it. Let's get to the seriousness of the clip. The seriousness of the clip is the child had no respect for her mother. And from the information that was presented in the video that you saw, why would she have respect for her mother? Your mother is your teacher. Your mother is your first teacher. So therefore, we are watching everything that our mothers do. Now, especially for girls, but our sons are also watching as well. So we see how our mother acts. We see the company our mother keeps. We see the behaviors that she has. And it's sort of a model of what I should do. Now, for kids who are living in an environment that is unstable, most children learn it's not the thing, it's the thing to stay the furthest away from. So you would think that more kids would do the opposite, but unfortunately that may be what they want, but they end up committing the same mistakes that their parents did. So let's get back to the clip. Now with the clip, you saw that she had no regard for her mother. She was very, people would say she was very disrespectful. And what I saw was a young girl crying out. I saw a young lady that saw that her mother was someone that she didn't want to be. Her mother was showing her that it's okay to go from relationship to relationship. Her mother was showing her that the guys that she's involved with was more important than her child. We saw that her mom's ethics and morals were out of balance because her child actually knew that she was dating a married man that was still with his wife. So these are all things the daughter was aware of, okay? And that's the mother's fault. Now, so let's take a look at ourselves or our other sisters or our aunts or anybody you know who may be in that situation, okay? It's not a healthy situation for the mother, but it's definitely not a healthy situation for the daughter, nor the son. Like I said, I'm focusing on daughters, but this is for children in general. Okay? So we have to make sure we are that role model. Once we decide to become parents, once we decided to become a mother, once we made that the decision that we weren't going to abort the fetus and that we were going to have this child, that meant we put aside everything else because we were that person's center. That we were that child's center. It was up to us to make sure they learn the valuable things they need to learn to survive and be healthy and be successful in the world. So yes, you are your daughter's role model. What you do affects your children. And it's being totally selfish. Now, did that mean the daughter didn't love the mother? No. If you actually watch the rest of the movie, The daughter loved the mother, but she hated who her mother was. She didn't want to be her mother. And this girl's whole focus in this movie was to get away from her mother. Okay? And then it goes into more generational things that happened in their family. So, the name of the movie is Girl in Progress. So that's something that you can watch on your own for yourself to see the ins and outs of generational curses. Also, just how this mother was behaving and what lessons she had to learn to make sure that she put her daughter first. Did she love her daughter? Yes, she did. In the movie, you'll see different things she did to make sure her daughter had what she needed. But emotionally and socially, she was not there for her daughter at all. And she taught some very horrible lessons that her daughter had to learn and then work on unlearning. So again, I was unable to post a tabletop discussion of a topic that was sent in or our group discussion, but we will be coming back to you very soon. So that was my take on Am I My Daughter's Keeper? Yes, you are. You are your children's role models. Remember that. It's your responsibility to make sure that they're healthy and that you provide a healthy environment for them. So do whatever is necessary to make sure that they get that. Okay? Because the alternative is learning the hard way or doing something that is not good for them to get out of the situation that they're in. Again, this is Sister Ruth. Please, if you have questions, please send them to empowermentbuilders@gmail.com and we'll make sure that we discuss them. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Again, this is Sister Ruth, and you have a great evening.